Hello to my good people. Thank you so much for tuning in to TJ TV. I'm your host, DJ TJ, and the ones and twos. So the business of the day to discuss about Jamhuri Day celebration in Kenya, which was held to mark 61st anniversary of our country's transitioning to a republic. We have to give ourselves a hand of applause for that. So the celebration was held at Uhuru Gardens in Nairobi along Langata Road. And we had a lot of performance from different artists. And that's the main reasons why we are here. To give reactions and analyze the performance of everything that happened and the underlying reason for criticism. Because we know a lot of people are criticizing the management and the event, how it was held. So we are here to dive deep inside the issue and give our sentiments on the same. So we had a lot of lineup from different artists, celebrated artists like Nazizi, we had Major, we had Juakali, we had legendary Hester Wahome, gospel artist, and we had Gilad. And we can also say we had a lot of artists. We had Jomino, or how do you call that artist? Well, that one of Una Ruka, Una, yeah. We had the P Unit. They were all represented at the scene. So the event had a classic hits. You can see the main theme of that performance. They were trying to bring back the classical hits from the early 2000s. So those who were born after 2000, I know you will never experience the musical hits of these artists. But the main reason we can see the crowd were engaging in the dance and the people were celebrating the performance. So if we see if you look at the public reception and the criticism of the performance, delighting some, many Kenyans voice concerned. You can see many Kenyans were talking about it on X, on different platforms that Kenyans are. Everyone was talking about it. And we are also, the team went down to make sure that we bring you the exact details so that you can also know what happened and the exact reason why people are talking about it in a negative or in a positive way. So the first point that we came up with, we realized that there were limited representation of emerging talent. You see, the crowd was represented by legendary artists, Juakali, but the veteran artist, sidelining the emerging musician who could have also benefited from the national platform because it was a national event. In this approach, some claimed it undermined inclusivity or inclusive of Kenya's creative industry, which we expected that even the fresh talents will have been included into the performance. But that's according to the TJ TV, and lack of cultural diversity. The lineup was seen to lack cultural diversity towards some genre of music, particularly the genge and the Afropop, which mainly presented, but limited presentation of the traditional Kenyan music. We never saw that. And we can also see there are no regional style artists. This mission raised question of the event to showcase Kenya's national cultural diversity. So for that reason alone, we can see that Kenyans had to talk about it because it was a national event and we expected to have a cultural diversity. Also, we saw there was the choice of adding of Gilad Milo. So the Gilad Milo is a Kenyan Israeli artist, which sparked mixed reaction. You see, the reaction we came with while his contribution to Kenyan music, we acknowledge that, but his association to political issues related to Israel drew reactions, particularly in the light of public sentiment regarding the global conflicts. If you follow the Gilad war, you've seen how he's been talking about the global politics and the sidelining of them. For us, that is after doing a lot of research, that's what we came up with. And also, you saw the commercialization of patriotism. Some Kenyans viewed the event as overly commercialized and politicized, which performance appear to specifically to serve the political agenda. You see, some people are saying, yo, you went there to serve your master, you went there to serve the president, but the every presence of the government officials, which also was like, but we expect nothing when it comes to politicians gathering. We all know that where politicians gather, the only thing there is politics, and politics control the day. So we expected nothing less or more from that side. We saw when we go next, we see the neglect of grassroots participants. The festival alleged featured the artists in which national and international region, leaving little room for the grassroots performance or community-based cultural groups. Showcasing, they have been there to showcase their talent at different levels, and we expect them at national level. We could have seen the participants from the Swahili groups, maybe from the Luo groups, from the Kikuyu groups, and all our cultural diversity. We could have expected them to be there in Kenyan, to represent the Kenyan fabric, cultural fabric. So the economic and social sensitivity of the issue with the country, grappling with the economic challenges. So we had some questions. Many people asked, and they felt that their more model of approach would have been reached, with the fund redirected to present some other mess or some other issues or social agendas. So that's what we realized, that many people were saying that no, this could have been done, but that's a national event which is in the budget and we cannot get it. After doing the interview yesterday, we were going through the area just to get some points through the words of a questionnaire, and those are the sentiments that came with it. So we have the border implication of the controversy. So we have the role of national celebration in cultural preservation. We expect that national celebration to preserve our culture, which we realize that it lacked. Though we had some cultural dance punctuating the performance from our legendary artist, but many people say that we lacked that. So, and they were criticizing, highlighting the need of greater inclusivity and diversity to showcase in our multinational identity. Balancing of entertainment and patriotism. Many people, after the team going down, realized that many people were saying that we should have we should have add the entertainment and patriotism to music and dance, add the vibrancy, and some argue that the celebration could have retained a stronger focus on the historical and significance of Jamhuri Day. Though that's according to the views we got from the ground, but we also have different views, and these views only present the views of TJ TV. And the opportunity of dialogue. Many people are saying that we could have addressed the gaps representing an inclusivity of the meaningful and impactful of the festiveness. of which stakeholders of creative industry to engage in dialogue and future national celebration. So we hope that in future they will come up with something and correct these mistakes. So, well, moving forward, recommendation for the future celebration. After getting views from different people and collecting both from social media and different places, we recommend this to those who are with us or those who are concerned in monitoring the national dialogue or the national celebrations. Diversity, or they should diversify the lineup. The lineup should include both the various artists, on both genre, like let's say from legendary artists, the new artists, because we are all Kenyans. Everyone should have been included. And the second one, the community involvement, engaging in grassroots performance, and a cultural group could have been make celebration more inclusive and reflective of Kenyan diverse heritage, which many people, after doing the interview, they say that it lacked in this GTV. Transparency in resource allocation. We could have had clear communication about the budget and its contribution, because even I'm pretty sure the entertainers, they were going to be paid in a different, which according to us, we should have known the transparency of the allocation, so that maybe you don't go there, you are given some small thing and you are happy because you performed at a national festival. We also see the transparent resource allocation, and that's the main. People are saying that this is a national thing, but when it comes to entertainment, you need a transparency. We also lacked youth engagement. Though many people, I can see the dancers were youths, but the musicians represented the age of the politicians. Like those were the same age group of people just sitting somewhere and entertaining themselves. You see, if you find someone like Juakali, is almost as same age mate as our president. If I'm not wrong, maybe some small years there. But many of them, those who are there, they are the same age group. So they lack the inclusivity of the youth to engage in that, to help bring generational gaps. The intergeneration should have been bridged, and that gap will be reduced. So the cultural sensitivity. This is a cultural event. You see those who are fighting for to get our independence and our Republic of Kenya. They fought, and they were culturals, and they were fighting in the bush. So we expect to have also them represented at the national level. During these entertainment hours, they should have given the platform to perform, not just entertaining these, giving this platform to the few who are already have the platform somewhere that they can showcase their talent. So that is what our team came up with, and we want to advise that even the musicians over there, they should have also advised the organizers of the event, so that we have something that they also would be. But to say, just to be honest, because there's no one, even if you are who in this country, if you could have been given the opportunity to perform in that platform, you could have not denied the opportunity. Maybe those who did not go, they were not given the opportunity, or they were given the opportunity, but the amount of pay was a little bit small for them to accept. Because this is the life, everyone just want to go out of the block. That's the aim of everyone. And someone saying that, oh, with the platform, some would end there. That's the opinion for everyone. But according to us, those should have, the artist should have advised the president or someone to bring the culture into a national event, not just some group of age group sitting somewhere to celebrate Jamhuri Day celebration. So into our conclusion, the celebration was a testament of Kenya's rich musical heritage and enduring appeal to greater performance, and we have rooms for exchange. But I can see maybe during the last national event, we had the Gen Z performing. We had a lot of Gen Z performing. So maybe they saw that since last time we had this performing, this time we should give also this. But at the end of the day, in everything that you do, except to have some shortcomings, there's nothing that will come and people will say that, this is the perfect thing. No. Everything must have a shortcoming, and shortcomings are there to be faced head on so that we can change into the future and have a future that many people are wishing to have. However, the event also related areas for improvement in terms of inclusivity, representation, and cultural sensitivity. As Kenya continues to celebrate independence, there are opportunities for reimagine or re-emerge such event as a platform for unity, reflection, and celebration of national diverse identity. And by addressing this concern raised by our youths here in his lands, we are there in Jamhuri Day, we are there to Uhuru Gardens, we collected our views, and the Jamhuri Day Festival can become more inclusive and resonate more deeply with all Kenyans. Thank you so much for being with me. Remember to subscribe to DJTJ TV for more music entertainment and Kenyan music. I have my new mix down there. Watch, subscribe. Thank you so much for your time.